Clarividencia. Ven para acá.
Y todos esos países. O sea, había...
Madre mía.
¿En serio no llegó nada?
No,
En la Antártida llegó, dice que horrible. Llegaron con molas de hielo así bien... O sea, bien duras.
aquí no llegó nadie.
Bueno, menos mal.
Ya. Bueno, vámonos.
Bueno, a ver, ¿qué me dice la misión? Encargos no, es la... Encargo principal sería, ¿no?
Morada.
La misión, la morada. Tengo alerta, nave del vacío y sector Sigma.
Vamos, feo.
Nave del vacío y después tengo la otra que es invasión. Lo que queda tras la destrucción. Habla con la guía en Albion.
Vale, habla que son dos misiones.
Ey, ayer vi un video de un tipo que hizo una build de Bunny, pero ultra poderosa.
Descendant, an excessive amount of inversion energy has accumulated in the depths of your arcade. As you know, the Descendant's arcade is now strong enough to accommodate the inverted Ironheart. Thanks to this, we reclaimed the Ironhearts that the enemy held, and could even destroy them in places Karel didn't expect. However, we overlooked the side effects that come with awakening such powerful forces. Once a Descendant's arcade has absorbed inversion energy, it has an endless craving to consume more of that power. Across Ingress, energy particles that remain as a result of the destruction of the inverted Ironheart are widely dispersed. The Descendant's arcade has been unconsciously absorbing these inverted particles. If we cannot control this phenomenon, the inversion energy from within the arcade of all the Descendants will reach a critical state. If arcade is overloaded with inversion energy, it could trigger an internal explosion within the Descendants. This is similar to how one of the Ironhearts was destroyed by an inversion overload. But Descendant, as soon as this problem occurred to me, I received a design file from the Ancestors database. My thoughts were inputted to the database as prompts, and the necessary technology data was sent to me, in a similar manner to the AI you use. The technology is called an inversion circulation device. The device filters and expels inversion energy that has been absorbed into arcade. I am skeptical of this technology, as it is unverified. But for now, we should build the device and hope it works as intended. The Ancestors database seems to be a different type of system than I am. But I cannot afford to risk valuable Descendants because I am suspicious of another AI. Descendant, investigate the Ancestors facility immediately and retrieve the ancient metal we require to create the inversion circulation device. While you are doing so, I will transmit the design to HQ and verify its effectiveness.
Invasión. A ver. Completa el misterio ancestral en operación de infiltración difícil tras recuperar un metal ancestral.
Si puedes traerte tu compa, güey, no hay pedo. Ya, aquí no hay pedo. Aquí puede ser tu compa, güey. ¿Ahí está? Tú puedes esperar.
¿Y esto dónde es?
Puedes jugarlo todo.
No te dice dónde es. ¿En qué parte del mapa?
Y pues para mí, entre más gente haya en el centro es mejor. ¿Por qué? Pues, ¿por qué? Porque así me animo a tirar todo contenido de nuestra madre y así aquí estoy
Objetivo.
pagando.
Completa el
Porque si
misterio
no,
ancestral en operación de infiltración.
van a estar pues no, no confío.
Tasa, poder de habilidad.
Más que nada por eso lo digo, ¿no? Pero pues, entre más vean, mejor, ¿no? Hay más se divierte.
Acá será en los agios. Acá, infíltrate en el punto estratégico de los enemigos, completa la misión. Bueno, le doy, Vale.
Ah, ya sé por qué tenía. Dale. Estoy probando otra. Estoy creándome una build nueva de la Sharon.
La última Tellaren.
Ajá. Ahora voy a tirar Shuriken.
Como Naruto.
Efectivamente. A lo Itachi. Lanzo uno y aparecen 7.
Executive Officer Nell here. Commence mission to recapture the old mystery.
Tú puedes, Vegeta.
No, putos láseres.
Oh, qué guapa la build. impacto de cuchilla. Y no te doy de nivel 1.
Estoy.
No, miedo al éxito, galleta.
¿Eh?
¿A qué le tienes miedo al éxito? ¿Por qué no saltaste de ahí?
¡Ay! ¡Maldita sea!
Ya vi por qué no. ¿Me pegan acá?
¿Dónde es?
¿Verdad que no? ¡Uy, lo explosivo! ¿Qué me atrae eso?
No, ¿qué?
¡Por puto! Ah, ese es el del hielo. Eso. Ese cabrón cuando tira el cubito de hielo pega la misma respira. Hay uno.
Palpitazo en la cara.
Tranquilo, tiene a tu soporte como fondo. Se cayó.
Descansa, Davis.
Verga, me caí.
¿Qué veo varias Shares? Esas azules transparentes.
¿Dónde está el ítem?
Mission
Tomar por
complete.
culo.
Well done, Descendant.
¡Lista! Pito abierto, pito cerrado.
¡Ah, revíveme, cabrón! Me guancheteó el jefe,
Ah.
Chavo, terminar la misión tendría que sanar automáticamente.
Right. Back to business.
Nos dio una morfo. ¿Para qué? El ultimate. ¡Ah, ya!
16. Ajá. Poder de alguien. ¡Anímate, golem!
Nuestros super amiguis.
¡Super amiguis!
Good work, Descendant. We are fortunate that there were still materials remaining in the Ancestors' facility. It's time to create the inversion circulation device. I'll share what I've discovered so far.
Habla con la guía nave. Alguien online es un MMO.
No lineal.
No lineal. Ale, ¿ya reclamaste las recompensas diarias?
Anímate. No te anímate, no dices nada. Siempre.
La guía.
Fortunately, Descendant, I have no doubts about the operational effectiveness of the inversion circulation device. The device will be enough to filter the inversion energy infused within a Descendant's
270.
arcade. The design is highly refined and can be fully constructed using the Ancestors' materials. Once
El
again,
catalizador.
I find myself astonished by the technology of the Ancestors. If I had unrestricted access to every part of the Ancestors' database, I know humanity could enter a new age of technological progress. Humankind could become the new Ancestors. If this happened, we could find the Iron Hearts much faster.
Guide, we can't rely entirely on tech. What the Descendants need now isn't technology, but power.
Kyle,
¿Quieres que ver ahora? Habla con Kyle en Albion Online.
Mira con el del ojo.
Kyle es como Iron Man.
Y el del ojo, Pipo.
Ese es Alpha. Habla con Tony Stark.
El fan del ojo, Pipo.
You were looking
A la
for me?
costa.
Y si Kyle es como Iron Man.
Let me get straight to the point, Guide. Could we modify the design of the inversion circulation device to allow Descendants to use inversion energy? Yeah, it might be more appropriate to call it an inversion reinforcement device.
what do you mean, Kyle? Using inversion energy is far too dangerous. I don't understand.
It makes sense that you wouldn't understand. Look, you were with the Descendants deployed to the fortress during the Ironheart destruction
Descendientes
operation.
Ultimate.
For those teams, the Ajax team and the Descendants who
Oh,
destroyed
mira,
the
tengo para poner
Ironheart,
a
the
tengo
fortress
para poner a
operation was
craftear
a
al
battle
Lepi.
where death was a real possibility.
Epic común o Ultimate Epic.
But those of us who
Ambos.
faced Corell and his troops in the White Knight Gulch, we also faced
Hola,
death
mira
head on.
tú. Me falta
Corell's
estabilizador de
main forces
Ajax
were
y ya lo tengo
definitely
que craftear también.
enhanced by some kind of powerful energy. Especially Corell. He exuded immense power through his presence alone. After our recent experiences, I now understand the nature of the power that Corell was using.
Y de
It was
Balbi no tengo
definitely
nada, creo.
inversion energy. Corell used the inverted Ironheart as a
Una
power
mina que mata
source.
enemigos con sus fluidos corporales.
If Corell hadn't retreated when he did, would we have survived?
Los fluidos
Would we have been
vaginales-
able to even scratch him?
Ajá.
I know that if Corell hadn't withdrawn, the White Knight Gulch would have
Efectivamente.
become a Descendant
Voy a
graveyard.
poner
To defeat Corell and all
Que le
those
digan
bogus bastards in the
al
future,
Alex que le
we
lavaron
need to
el
be
pelo
at
con
least as
champú del
powerful
chumino.
as he is. Instead of completely filtering out the inversion energy, we need
Ay, mira, me
to
fue a
find a
cortarme el
way
pelo
to
hoy.
use it.
Y
Even just
me
a
estaban
little.
lavando el pelo. Cuando llega una muchacha y empieza a hablar con
Is
el
it possible
muchacho que me
to
lo estaba
adjust the
cortando.
design to do this?
Y de la nada me da por mirar el tarro y era un puto tarro de vagina, no sé qué mierda, champú, digo, va con el que lavan la concha las viejas. Joder,
Hey
puta,
guys.
era, váyanse a la verga, ¿cómo hay que
Something to
mierda?
say
Y bueno,
too.
me la imputé y me dieron la peluqueada gratis.
Nah. Esta anécdota va a quedar en YouTube.
Me cago en tu puta estampa, Vegeta, ¿cómo que? Joder.
Estoy transmitiendo a YouTube.
Venga.
Encima estoy grabando el gameplay para después editar la aventura y subirlo.
What is
Madre
it?
mía. Gilipollas. Bueno, se están crafteando las partes del Epi. Uy.
I'm sorry, but
¡Rápido,
I agree
Vegeta!
with the magnetic
Cállate, que estoy hablando
man.
con Luna.
I know it looks like I'm just playing around,
Mientras
but
contoneas,
right now,
bonito.
my skills, abilities, and equipment are the best they've ever been. But if I had to fight Corel tomorrow, honestly, I don't think I have what it takes to win. I can definitely feel the power imbalance. I'm sure most of the Descendants feel the same way, right? I mean, if I had to fight Corel again, I would definitely want to win. I have too many performances left to give. And if a dreamer like me thinks like this, imagine how other descendants must feel. The inversion reinforcement device is definitely dangerous, but it might also be useful. We need more power. Oh, yeah, so a while ago, I heard Enzo mumbling about something. He took a ring out from somewhere and kept playing with it. And saying, if only I were stronger, there's someone I want to be with, and stuff like that.
Luna, a public channel isn't the place to talk about this. Check your comms settings.
Huh? Why was this button pressed? Did everyone hear that?
Yes, Luna. Thank you for the detailed explanation.
Y el anime de Valen no
I
dice
also have
nada.
some thoughts about the inversion reinforcement
No, ya
device.
ves, no. Ahí
All
está
descendants
diciendo.
who are able to attend the meeting assemble at HQ. And
Oye, te la
Kyle,
manco escuadra.
please teach Luna how to operate her receive channel.
All right. This, Luna, is what we call clicking.
Oh, come on. I know that.
Habla con Alpha en el cuartel. Habla con el ojo Pipo.
Con el ojo pipo.
The success of this operation. We have been closely monitoring this situation since the descendants began experiencing symptoms. Thanks to yours and the guide's efforts, we have overcome a significant hurdle. If we can immediately produce and distribute the inversion circulation device to the descendants, we will have averted the worst-case scenario. However, this only applies to the present situation. We need to consider other possible scenarios if we want to be fully prepared for the future. As Luna has said, if we had to face Corel tomorrow, our chances of winning would be slim. It is likely that Corel and the Vulgus main fleet have disappeared only because we temporarily disrupted their strategy. If Corel's goal is the extinction of humanity, the battle shouldn't have ended in that way. We need to make the most of this suspicious period of calm. In terms of the proposed modified design of the inversion reinforcement device, I intend to officially authorize it as a measure to enhance the capabilities of the descendants. I haven't mentioned this before, but I felt my arche briefly return when I was exposed to inversion energy. Perhaps the inversion reinforcement device will stimulate my arche and allow me to regain the abilities I lost.
Alpha perdió su arche.
And if it is effective for me, proper use of the inversion reinforcement device could provide even greater power to active descendants.
Ahora se quedó pipo de los dos
However,
ojos.
there is one condition. For the safety of the descendants, the inversion reinforcement device must be periodically reset, and their arche must be completely purified of inversion energy. The inversion reinforcement device should be used only under these strict conditions. This way, I hope the proposal will be acceptable to the guide as well. I take full responsibility for this decision, and I will use the
¿cómo
device
es?
on myself first.
Estoy viendo la cinemática
If there are any
de Alpha.
issues with it, I should be the first to know. If my arche is restored, I hope I will be able to fight alongside all of you. I am hopeful that the guide will agree to this proposal, and we can proceed with mass production of the device.
Alfa no es un
Descendant,
surcapacitino.
if HQ insists on this, I have no choice. Modifying the design is straightforward. We can ask the Magisters to start production right
Programar a
away.
sub del
However,
juego.
handling inversion energy itself will not be so simple. I believe in humanity, but I must continue to watch over you to ensure you don't become addicted to such powerful forces. I hope you understand, Descendant.
Ah, Descendant. I've already spoken with HQ. You're here about the device to control inversion energy, yes? The designs, please. I can analyze a full range of ancestor technology immediately using my facilities. Let's see what secrets these reveal.
Se ha activado el refuerzo de inversión. Puedes comprobarlo en tu inventario. Ajá. Ok. Ok. Habla con Anaís.
Humanity is very weak. So, this is the inversion reinforcement device. Its operating principles are similar to the module system that controls RK, but it's much more sophisticated. You may not be aware that the inversion energy you've absorbed is stored within your RK at a very minute atomic scale. This device connects that inversion energy with your RK, which will enable the activation of various powers. The more Ironheart particles that are absorbed, the greater the power that can be provided by the inversion energy. Huh. The Ancestors' technology never ceases to amaze me. This device is intriguing. HQ said that all inversion reinforcement devices should be periodically reset, didn't they? An excellent decision. That should both provide protection for the Descendants and allow me more time to study this device in depth. After the next reset, come and find me. By then, I'll be able to give you a much stronger inversion reinforcement device. I'm glad I stuck with humanity after all. I'll have the opportunity to research some very interesting technology.
¿Qué te pide ahora?
Ahora me pide habla con Alfa en el cuartel general. Sabe crear el dispositivo nuevo que supuestamente nos va a dar más power para abrirme la trama.
Got a question about the... Good. The guide has accepted that this decision is the right one. I'm sorry that I can't thank her personally. Not only will this help Descendants to become stronger, it should allow any of them to regain their abilities. Now, recall the Descendants who are no longer battle ready back to Alpha, and begin distributing the inversion reinforcement devices.
Alpha, we can't detect an Asive signal from the Descendant deployed to the Vulgus Fortress. We've pinpointed their last known location to nearby the quarantine zone.
Wait. The Descendant deployed to the Vulgus Fortress is...
The new recruit to the Descendant Corps, Haley. We can't detect her vital signs.
Damn it! All available personnel, please provide support in the quarantine zone immediately!
La tetona.
We can't afford to lose our new Descendant. Hurry!
Habla con Alfa, investiga y ahora operación, habla con Alfa. Comenzar la operación.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry.
Sí, en el ojo pipo. La fecha bonita, muchacho. ¿Qué me decís?
No me deja ir a la zona de 40. Inténtalo después de cancelar el grupo. ¿What? ¿Qué se hace en solitario?
No me jodas que tienes que ir en solitario.
Le doy a... Ve a la zona de cuarentena inmediatamente y cuando le doy para ir me pone una ventana arriba que dice inténtalo después de cancelar el grupo.
A ver. Aquí.
¿No dejan cooperativo?
Parece ser que no. ¿Cómo verga abandono el equipo? Social.
Hola, a ver si te puedo sacar yo.
Ya.
Hunter.
Ya me salgo solo, a mí nadie me saca.
Just get to the point.
El orgullo de Hades.
Qué homosexual.
Qué homosexual.
Pelota, nadie juega con ella. Pues a mí me cae eso.
Descendant, we're detecting inversion energy coming from the Volga structure. It's a type that doesn't exist in our database. Analyzing the prototype with an ASIV cam. HQ, we think the structure is a new Vulgus weapon.
Haley!
The energy that the structure is putting out. If we can find the device that's linked to the gate, the passageway will... Haley, please respond. Haley!
Damn it. Descendant, do you think you can neutralize the structures Haley described?
Me gustó esta vuelta.
from the ruins of the fortress to the ship. I will send an escape plan.
The day will come, I will see you all stained with red.
mira, es que te permite compartir todas las todo el todo esto del sistema familiar, yo creo que es
Descendant, do you hear me?
Vegeta.
This is HQ.
Existe lo de
What's your status?
lo del grupo familiar.
Alpha, the
Que
battle
ahora
isn't
ya no
over
es
yet.
como antes.
We're still detecting a
Yeah,
strong
yeah.
focus signal.
¿Quieres apostar tu PC o qué? Vegeta no dice que así descubre sus juegos furros. Bien, así eso sería bueno, seguramente vamos a tener la historia de no, la reunión me interesa.
The Vulgus assault ship is moving toward a nearby zone.
The commander's retreating.
Tengo una meta de velocidad de
If we
carga
lose him, we lose any intel.
Vulgus assault ship moving toward the quarantine zone.
Damn it! Are we too late?
¡Sirve! ¿Ya terminaste, Vegeta?
Checking gun barrel. Loading magazine. This is Haley. Target is down.
Haley, are you all right?
Thank you for sending in the rescue team. I couldn't have done it without them.
Great work, everyone. Mission accomplished.
Qué par de tetas tiene, por Dios.
¿Cómo sería entonces? Prueba 1.
Listo, me voy al avión. Ahí te invoco.
Alguien online es un enemigo. RPG, no lineal.
No, ese Albion no.
Excellent work out there, Haley, and you,
Más
Descendant.
tiempo
El
de
avión del ojo.
We're ready for Haley's treatment as well as your
Me
inversion
salió bien la
reinforcement.
mierda.
Command is with me. We'll begin analyzing the intel in depth. We need to get across this quickly.
Invitar al grupo.
HQ, over and out.
Excuse me. Can I have a moment? Can I have a word? It won't
Nah,
take
me
long.
caga un poco esta mierda que tienes que tepearte donde está el otro anfitrión. ¡Déjenme hacer mi buen
Ahora.
tranquilo!
¡Calla, homosexual!
¡Légame, perro!
Claro que sí. Habla con Haley. Hablando con el grupo de seguridad.
Voy a poner buscar para que me dé restauración.
Ahí está más Haley. Qué buen franco tiene. ¿Qué es arma?
Es la habilidad de ella. Dedos ágiles.
Haley, reporting in. Haley, reporting for duty. I'm the newest recruit to the Descendant Corps.
Te voy al baño a mear.
I appreciate your support out there. I was able to safely complete my first mission, thanks to you. I also heard that this inversion amplification process wouldn't have been possible without you and the other seniors. During the operation, I wasn't feeling well, but I didn't realize it was because of inversion energy. Anyway, the being that I can see behind you, is that the guide system? It is good to meet you, Haley. I am Guide, the Descendant-specific genetic user interface. I'm glad we have another Descendant. I have finished synchronizing with your RK. I look forward to working with you. It's an honor, Guide. I look forward to working with you too. Phew. I was slightly worried that I might not be able to link with her. Like that senior whose name we won't mention.
Ok.
So that's a relief.
Vale,
Although,
entonces ya
¡A la
that person,
bestia, Vegeta!
when I was a regular soldier, he helped me out in a few
25.000
tricky
de vida con
situations.
la aviesa.
I was really shocked
¿Qué?
when I heard that he'd committed treason. He wasn't like that when I knew him. But since my RK has been awakened, I am
qué tanto?
determined I will never become like him.
Pa' que vean, mijo.
I aim to be an honorable descendant, just like the seniors who have come before me. So, I've linked to the guide, and my inverted energy issue has been fixed as well. All that's left is for Eugen to confirm I'm fully healed.
Pasa golpe crítico y vaya golpe
I'll
crítico
concentrate on
a
recovering
y
as soon as
este
possible, and get back to the front
tasa y
line.
coste.
Hope to see you out on the battlefield soon.
A colocar este.
Alpha, the communications log that was with the Vulgus commander will be decrypted and uploaded to the command console shortly.
Bueno,
Received.
tengo muchísima guerra,
Excellent
tengo un
work.
culo de gente, ¿sabes?
I hope this
Pero
log
no me
contains
alcanza si
something
tengo-
useful.
Ah, no me lo coloqué.
Playing the Vulgus communications log.
No te voy a quitar eso entonces.
Recalibrating.
Defensa de hierro.
Please wait.
Qué rutilo.
It's ready. Now,
8.2 con 7 metros de radio y 8 onzas de explosión.
All legions based in Ingus. I did it ordered from Kalel.
this is... Alpha.
What is this? Nell, order all descendants to return to HQ. The situation is serious. We need to react quickly. Descendant, thanks to your efforts, we've been able to fully restore Eamon's message. As I suspected, it contains a lot of hidden meanings. The content is in the command console for you to view. There is a great deal to decipher.
A ver, vamos a por otra vez.
Construct Corps had it rough. Who would have thought that RK would manifest in triumph?
Anímate.
¿Qué pasa?
El cañón de mano ese que es con aventura, con una aventura.
Sí, es con aventura y se consigue la aventura al final.
¿Cómo se llama la aventura?
De... Mira, ya no la tengo.
Coeficiente de los 9.
Puedes pasar una foto porque reconozco la aventura. ¿O qué pasa? Te olvidé.
Compartiendo pantalla.
Ah, a ver. Cargando. No, esas son misiones secundarias. Para un logro, parece. Son 5 y 5 misiones de cada personaje que están ahí.
Vale.
El escarjo es a Will, muy débil.
Embedded within Vulgus legions, the weapon of the ancestors has become part of their power. Strike terror into the hearts of descendants. Teach them their flaws. once more faces the origin of all wars.
HQ has ordered us to step
Rise up and see history repeat itself. Just like the endless repeating pulsations of the Iron Heart.
¿Se me parece que se llama el pal ese, Desgan?
The success of this operation will lead us to victory. On first listen, it seems that there was a fierce battle between the Vulgus and the Ancestors at some point in the past. From what I know, the Vulgus first appeared in our world 100 years ago, but this has revealed a different chronology. On top of this, our ancestors seem to have been able to cause considerable damage to the Vulgus. Considering the power of the weapon you faced, that isn't surprising. But it doesn't make sense. If our ancestors had triumphed over the Vulgus in the past, why are there no traces of them in Ingress? Even the rest of the message, there is so much of it we don't yet understand. Kliphoth, the Scar, the origin of all wars, these are all unknown quantities. Going forward, HQ will be tracking this information by any means necessary.
A ver, esa build solar no me
questions
sirve.
for the Council
Muy
of
ocasional y muy
Magisters.
débil.
If there was an exchange of fire between the Vulgus and the Ancestors in the past, the Magisters who were once allied with the Vulgus will have known about it.
La granada solar
This
es
suggests that they were actively concealing this from us. Any intel we can find will be helpful. We must track down Corell's fleet and put an end to this war once and for all. Descendant, you will receive a copy of Amon's message. These enemy invasions are not over yet. If you find any intel that concerns you, analyze it and compare it with Amon's message. Tell the guide that I'm counting on her to assist you with this. Right now, her insight is absolutely crucial. Even if the Ancestors could not fully defend Ingress, this generation must. No matter what.
Soon have some decent weapons thanks to some brave veteran. Isn't that great?
Líderes para el partido.
¿Qué drama hay, Moreno?
Pues aquí estamos.
Revisa el mensaje en el diario.
I'm going to stop by Crandall after my shift and buy some Inger cookies. It's run by the family of the royal confectioner who survived the apocalypse. How lucky is that?
Voy a la reunión de... en el búnker de Kingston.
All quiet.
¿A dónde me llevas, Vegeta?
¡A Kingston!
¿Y eso? ¡Qué mamada!
Uno de los pinches mapas.
Alpha, now that the Descendant Corps is here, I'll begin my debrief. Key points to cover include defense against the Vulgus invasion and the search for Corell's missing fleet. First, our defense operation against the invasion is going well, but as we continue attrition warfare, supplies and ammunition are becoming increasingly scarce. It's got to the point where I'm not sure if the enemy is targeting strategic positions or our ammunition stockpiles. The Desleo Armory is working hard, but our ammo production isn't keeping up with consumption.
If that really is their objective, it's a successful one so far. And what about our side? Do we know where that force is originated from?
We've mobilized all of our reconnaissance assets here at the Kingston radar station, but we can't find anything out of the ordinary. Alpha, now might be a good time to reevaluate the plan I submitted. We've already identified an important clue from Eamon's message. This grand invasion is headed to the origin of all wars. The only place in Ingress that qualifies is Sigma Sector, the land of annihilation. It's where the Vulgus and the Colossi first appeared over 100 years ago.
Now, you need to drop this. Sigma Sector is where the void erosion is at its worst. The void storms there turn all matter amorphous in seconds. The Vulgus are no exception to this. Of course, it's possible that the Vulgus used the Ironheart to assist them, but if they had, the energy would have been detected by our radar. You're just trying to make your theory fit your requirements. Unless Carell wants to die, there's no reason for him to have gone to Sigma Sector.
Enzo, why don't you trust me?
It's not about trust, Nell. It's about common sense.
But if the answer we're looking for is beyond the boundaries of common sense, the problem will never be solved.
Madre mía.
We have investigated almost everywhere in Ingress, and no trace of Carell's fleet has been found. But the enemy invasion shows no signs of weakening, and now they're even using Ancestors' technology. We can't rely on a common sense approach any longer. We have to think outside the box. Nell, I'm officially adopting your plan. You'll have authority over troop deployment and operational details for now.
Alpha, are you serious? More importantly, Nell, are you really planning to send troops into Sigma Sector?
See? It really is about trust. No matter how unorthodox my plan seems, I am not going to blindly order troops to their deaths. As for dispatching the Recon Corps, that will come once we've observed the energy signatures of Sigma Sector from the outside.
But we don't have that kind of reconnaissance asset. We can't even observe them with the wideband deceive here at the Kingston radar station.
Well, naturally, our tools will need to be outside the box as well. This operation will utilize the Eye of Truth, the Vulgus observation device in the White Knight Gulch. I'll pass along the details from Albion. You need to go and ready your gear.
What? My gear?
You heard Alpha. I'm in charge of troop deployments and operational details. I'd like you to take over field command in the White Knight Gulch. And for the record, this request isn't personal.
Enzo is perfect for this kind of mission. Good call, Nell.
I understand. I'll get moving.
Puta madre. ¿Y ahora? Mira, Albion. Albion Online es un MMO, ¿no?
I have seen everything. The salvation of two worlds. Descendant, you have destroyed the Ironheart and preserved the balance of the dimensions. But war is not yet over. Karel has vanished with the remaining Iron Hearts, and we do not know where he might have gone. Humanity has pursued this to the bitter end, and finally uncovered a brutal truth.
La hija de Hailey. Digo, de Grey.
Descendant, this mission will require all the strength you have. Go with Enzo and head to the White Knight Gulch.
It really isn't anything personal, right?
It isn't personal.
Estoy viendo un pavo de aquí en Twitch y dice, tiene una meta, esa de las 10 la meta de las 10 suscripciones, ¿no? Y aparece, quedan 11 puntos por suscripción, y yo, pero ¿cómo 11 puntos? Cuando miro abajo es que menos una suscripción. No mames.
Were you looking for me? Good, you're here. I've just received the operation details from Nell.
Se pasan.
This operation is definitely unconventional. I couldn't believe it myself that we'll be utilizing Vulgus biostructures. But once I read the report on the Eye of Truth from the Medical Corps, I understood. Not only can you see all of Ingress with the eye, apparently it's also capable of visual observation across dimensions and into the void. In other words, it could theoretically see through the void storms in Sigma Sector and analyze a variety of energy signatures. To think that the Vulgus were observing Ingress and humanity with a device like this, it's pretty ominous. But if we can use it to our advantage, that's a different story. The problem is, the White Knight Gulch has fallen back into Vulgus hands, and we also disabled the Eye of Truth in a previous operation. So, the first objective of the operation is for myself and the Descendant Corps to temporarily occupy the White Knight Gulch and restore the Eye of Truth. We're short on time, so if you have any questions, let's talk about them on the way to the operation area. Oh, and by the way, Nell asked 2 more Descendants to join us, Eugen and Bunny. Eugen is essential to the restoration of the Eye of Truth, but I'm not sure why she chose Bunny. Anyway, while I'm getting ready to head out, please check in on Eugen and Bunny.
Nell, I'll pay for the suit. Can't we keep this a secret from the military police? I don't want to do disciplinary training again.
It's not about the cost, Bunny. It's about the unauthorized use of ultimate equipment in development, which is a serious military offense. All right. If this mission is successful, I'll let you off the hook.
I'll do it. I'll do anything. Just tell me.
Habla con Bunny. Bunny tiene que hablar con Bunny, no jodas.
Oh, good. I was so bored. What you got? You're here. Nell's briefed me on the mission. Operation Secure the Vulgus Eyeball. But I heard that Valby and Eugen destroyed the Eye of Truth. Can it be fixed? Whatever. I'll leave the hard stuff to you. All I'm supposed to do is run around, kill enemies, and collect data on how my ultimate equipment performs in the field. Anyway, how do I look? Isn't my ultimate suit killer? I stole this while it was in development by the Magisters, and what do you know? It's perfect for me. They should have given me this sooner. Then I wouldn't have had to steal it. I'm not the bad one. It's the world that forced me to steal this that's bad. Was that too much? Anyway, I'm ready to leave anytime, so hurry up and go get Dr. Han. We have to go before I lose electricity.
Captain? Wait, you're not captain anymore. Miss Elias, it's my mission.
Jin, stop and listen to me. You don't have to go to the White Knight Gulch.
Why do you keep saying that?
Eugene es el tipo que se parece a eso de, ¿ves? A los K-pop. Que todo el mundo pensaba que era una tipa.
Ah.
You're just in time. Please, can you tell my dear mentor to quit it? She thinks she's still the captain of the medical corps. She's making a huge fuss and trying to take my place on the mission, even though I know the White Knight Gulch the best. Can you match everything in the bundle of optic nerves in the Eye of Truth? I can do it with my eyes closed.
Okay. Well, can you forget the memory of what happened to your teammates when you close your eyes?
Huh?
I heard you still wake up screaming in pain in the middle of the night. Valby told me all about it. You might deny it, but trauma takes time to process and recover from. I know what happened there. Please, don't push yourself, Jin. And, to be quite honest, I'm more familiar with the White Knight Gulch than you are. I spent a lot of time there looking for Daya.
Captain.
I'm not your captain anymore. I'm asking you, as someone who cares about you, let me take your place.
Damn it. All right. Actually, I wasn't confident that I could do it either.
Yeah, you don't have anything to prove. I'm sure Daya felt the same way. So, you can give me information about the Eye of Truth through Maya Sieve. I'm a little nervous about going on a medical corps mission after such a long break.
I'm sure your years of experience will see you right, but please be careful. And thank you for your concern.
I like it when you listen to me. See you later.
Ah! Why is everyone taking so long? Are we ever going to start this mission where we fix what we broke? You know what? I'll go first.
Bunny, wait! Oh, seriously? All personnel involved in the Eye of Truth recapture operation, please report to your assigned locations. Over.
Listo, Ale. Vamos a patear traseros.
Y llegar hasta aquí.
Bien, macho, ya me estaba aburriendo.
Bueno, no es mi culpa que la gente de Nexon Game haga las cinemáticas medias largas.
Haciendo el paso este.
Damn, I was in such a hurry to leave, I forgot some modules, Bunny.
Seriously?
No.
How is that my fault? You wasted most of your time arguing with Nell.
Después voy a hacer.
Oh, Enzo. I understand now. You're on Nell's bad side, right? Did Operation Ring fail?
Of course it didn't, and no private chat during official operations, Bunny.
But you two look so good together. It's not every day you meet someone like that, Enzo. I'm rooting for you.
Oh, Glay, not you two. Please drop it and let's focus on the operation. You probably know why we've been deployed here. To restore the Eye of Truth, connect it to the bioscanner, and carry out observation of Sigma Sector. But first, we need to drive out the Vulgas who have reoccupied the White Knight Gulch. Then we can take out the control facility connected to the Eye of Truth. Bunny and the rest of the team, please clear the Order of Truth forces in the area. Glay, your objective is to begin restoration of the Eye of Truth. I'm going to build a field station here that will serve as a relay between the bioscanner and the Kingston radar station.
Leave it to me. Fixing things is my specialty.
Great! Let's get going!
To restore the Eye of Truth, first we'll need to find organic matter to feed the Vulgus biostructure. We can find some in the Fortress Control Facility and from samples of the Vulgus. I need plenty of it, so I'll need your help.
I'm going to scout the perimeter of the Order of Truth Fortress to see how many of them there are. And I'll get to test my ultimate suit performance while I'm at it.
Yeah, you're the right age to be running around. Let me know if you have any trouble, Bunny. I can help you.
Bicho de mierda.
Ahora consigo una buena build.
Comenzar misión.
llevar esto?
¿Para dónde, Vegeta?
¿Eh?
¿Para dónde?
Consulta el registro que ha enviado Bunny. Registro importante. Diario. Registro. Registro de operación.
This... could it be? Bunny, where are you right now?
I'm sending you my location. Meet me there.
Otra vez aquí. Anda con Glade.
This is a record from one of Dr. Hand's squad members, right?
That's right. Binns from the Red Arms. He was one of the medical corps members who served with Eugen during the White Knight Gulch operation. How did you find this?
My ultimate suit helmet has data detection. I almost missed it, but the sensor caught it.
The transmission failed, but it must have been in auto-preservation mode. I think they linked it to their vital signs. After that, Corell's fleet showed up and the invasion happened, which prevented anyone from investigating properly. I can't believe we've had this information right here. Eugen's team risked their lives to find it.
Oh, don't feel bad. Just be glad we found it now. Looking at the distribution of the data, it looks like there are more failed transmissions. They're located deep within the order base. I'll mark the locations of the data points as I move around. Then you can track them with ordinary sieves.
Thank you. At least now we can honor the souls of the medical corps members. Enzo, are you there? If you don't mind, I'd like to take care of this before we secure the Eye of Truth.
Well, since I haven't connected the bioscanner yet, you can go ahead with some basic investigation, as long as you don't go in too deep.
Okay, that's good enough for me. did this. Come to my location. I want to compare the data we've collected.
No.
Cuidado que se instaquilea.
Me voy a comprar algo a tomar antes de que se vea. Vengo.
Vale.
Talk to me. Just as I suspected. According to Bin's and Mina's data, the soldiers abducted by the Vulgus were brought here first. They were likely transformed into Vulgus like the other Medical Corps members, or reprocessed into biomatter. More importantly for us right now, the biomatter didn't contain any amount of RK. Not just a very low percentage, 0%. That means that RK wielders were intentionally screened out of this process. Of the soldiers that went missing, some were descendants and many others had a high probability of having RK. But as their DNA is not present in the biomatter, RK wielders must have been sent somewhere else, just as Daya and I were. Yes, Daya. She must have been sent to that other location as well. Daya. Maybe this time. My Daya. I'll search for more of the remaining data. The Medical Corps members infiltrated deep into this facility, so they likely discovered what actually happened.
Wait, don't you think you're pushing yourself too hard? We need to get out of here or we'll be in real trouble. If we're cut off in a place like this...
You head back, Bunny. I can't give up. This is the closest I've come to Daya in years. I won't have another chance like this.
Well, then I'd prefer to help. Let's get going.
Pero eso solamente te pasa así por pendejo, la verdad. Oh, esto está bien frío. Oh, una Coca-Cola. Pero está... Madre mía, eso que tiene como casi hielito así por encimita. Ah, así de fría está. Tiene como escarchita ahí por encimita. ¿Dónde estás, Vegeta? ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Historia, ¿qué me voy a estar haciendo?
No mames, güey, ¿todavía?
Sí, yo no me salto las cinemáticas. Si no tiene chiste, no entendés nada.
You saw it too, right? Mina's final recording with her drone scanner? The footage of the Order of Truth craft? From the energy distributions recorded, it looks like the scanner detected RK and strong levels of void energy aboard. If the craft was used to transport RK wielders to void space, this data makes sense.
Vamos para YouTube. Mientras Vegeta hace eso, vamos a ver qué es lo que está haciendo.
Thanks to you, we have this information.
Blay, there's something here I don't understand. The amount of void energy, does that really imply void space? The same place we fight our intercept battles?
What do you mean?
Well, when Seneca was scolding me, I learned that if you open void space properly, there's no way this much energy could be released. This looks like the amount of energy that would be released through erosion when void space is forced open.
Lo mío son los leones.
Your analysis makes sense. My mind was so filled with thoughts of Daya that I hadn't noticed that at all. Well done, Bunny.
I'm not so bad when I put my mind to it.
But I don't remember any void erosion that would have resulted in this much energy. Wait. This... could it be? Enzo, we'd better hurry up and recapture the Eye of Truth. I think Nell's theory is starting to hold up. I've got a pretty conclusive lead.
Wait, what? I thought you were looking for medical core records.
I'll explain when we get there. But first, check the data I just sent you.
Glade, what is all this? What the hell is going on?
It's simple. The souls of the medical corps who died are guiding our hand.
That's even harder to understand.
Come on! Are you sure you're the smart ones? Let me spell it out for you. The Order of Truth was screening for RK wielders, and the Vulgus craft that transported them was saturated with suspicious void energy. If that void energy is a match for the Sigma Sector void energy, what do you think that means?
That would be evidence that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector.
Yeah! That's it! From now on, call me Professor Bunny.
Enzo, maybe, just maybe, this operation will lead us to Daya. No, I'm sure that Daya is in Sigma Sector. I couldn't find any trace of Daya in Ingress, but if the Vulgus were sending RK wielders somewhere else, that would explain why I couldn't find her. Please, can you give us our orders for the next operation? I can't let this opportunity slip away.
I understand. First, please calm down. We need you level-headed, especially in a situation like this. The delay to the operation has allowed the enemy to bolster their defenses. Combat team, please provide cover until Glay is done.
I'm fine, Enzo. Just transmit the connection to the Kingston radar station. The bioscanner will intercept the electrical signals flowing to the eye. While that's happening, I'll focus the Eye of Truth on Sigma Sector as much as possible. The optic nerves will be cut quickly, so we'll only get one chance at it.
Understood. Leave it to me.
madre con los venenitos de mierda. Son como los lacayos de la comida.
Y esta es la evidencia. Puta, me quitó la energía.
¿Dónde está? ¿Cómo subiste de
Mejor hasta es que te lo estaba robando vida, ¿sabes?
El ojo de Sauron. ¿Qué es eso?
Ahí. Te estaba robando vida.
Enzo, I've connected the optic nerve to the biomonitor. Can you check and confirm?
Signal received. Eye of Truth reactivated. I don't believe it. All the data matches.
Yeah?
We're picking up Vulgus responses and RK signals inside Sigma Sector.
Pereza Albion online. Lineal.
Ella siempre lo observaba detenidamente. Pero bueno, tras analizar bien la investigación de la chica, el protocolo...
All units, good job. Follow-up operations will be discussed at HQ.
Nell, you were right. I'm sorry.
I'm just glad you made it back safely. Now comes the difficult part.
Habla con el velojo Pipo.
Just get to the point. I honestly don't know what to think. I've never had so many questions following a successful operation. To think that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector. Not to mention the astounding data left behind by the Medical Corps. Analysis of their findings indicates that of the people that went missing, those who had RK were identified and transported to Sigma Sector. Karel, what the hell are you planning? It's time we viewed Sigma Sector with our own eyes, not just through the eye of truth. Don't worry, Captain Harris has already found a safe way into the sector. Thanks to our recent observations, we've learned that the interior of Sigma Sector has been significantly transformed over time. If we can survive the void storms with a tactical transport equipped with anti-void shields, we can get inside Sigma Sector. The Vulgus likely use the same method. But we'll need a tactical transport to get out of Sigma Sector as well. Which means the time we have for the operation is limited to the amount of time that the tactical transport can stay airborne within the sector. We have no choice but to expand our reach a little at a time. But if we don't move forward at all, we'll never uncover Karel's plan. I will be counting on you, Descendant.
Harris, what's the status of the tactical transport?
Well, if Dr. Elias could lower her weapon, I might be able to focus a little better.
What? What does that mean? Glay, respond.
Ajax.
Stay back, everyone. You said this transport was ready to go. Give it to me, and you can go fix the others.
Just calm down. Lower your weapon and control your hair. And let's talk, okay?
My daughter's life is at stake. I told you I don't have time to wait.
There's no guarantee she's even there. Daya didn't have RK.
Shut up, Harris!
Glay.
Ajax. I didn't think you'd try to stop me, too. If you hadn't given Daya that recommendation letter in the first place, none of this would have happened. Even when you knew what happened to my husband, you had to help me lose Daya, too. Is this that faith you're so fond of talking about? You failed to protect anyone, even with that mighty barrier of yours. Step aside now, and I'll allow you to protect your own life.
Glay, I'm not here to stop you. I've come to ask your permission to come with you. If it's to find Daya, I'll sacrifice my own life to help. Just, can you give me some time to prepare so that I can be of more use to you?
You want to help me?
Yes. Any way you see fit.
All right. Yes. I want you to feel the pain my family felt. HQ, send me and Ajax in first. Then this can all be over.
Request granted. When the tactical transport is ready, you can deploy to the front line.
Thank you, Glay.
Nell, Transport 7 is ready to launch. I'll be handing over transport controls to the Descendants.
Understood, Captain. You may proceed.
Overhauling all the transport vehicles on such short notice? I thought I wouldn't have it done in time. But the anti-void shield output looks good. It's ready to go, so it's up to the Descendants from here on out. Flying a tactical transport requires an expert pilot, but, as you know, us ordinary humans can't withstand void storms. We don't have RK to prevent void erosion. So, for this operation, you'll take the lead. Fly the transport and set up an area of operations. Luckily, from what we've observed, it seems that RK will work inside Sigma Sector. You can use the transporter-mounted RK transfer pad, so you don't have to land the transport on entry and exit. That'll mean it's more likely to survive. Everything should be fine as long as you're careful, Descendant. Look after yourself. And Glay, I hope she can find something. Anything.
Descendant, are you really going? Hold it right there.
¿Quién es Reina?
You have something to
Reina-
ask of the great
Reina o
Reina?
Reina. Ah, esta tipa acá.
Wow. Sending a person into Sigma Sector? We haven't been able to deploy even an exploration drone there. And now this? Am I dreaming, or is this real? Descendant, if you happen to stumble upon any of those old amorphous relics out there, mind bringing them back when the mission's over? Anything you can find, you hear me? Even a scrap of paper will do. As long as we can properly restore it, it'll be worth its weight in archaeological gold. Imagine finding a teacup smeared with an ancestor's DNA. Or better yet, stumbling upon some kind of powerful primordial arche. Now that'd be like hitting the cosmic jackpot without even buying a ticket. And for descendants who bring back relics, I've got something way better than a lottery ticket. All those strategic supplies our excavation teams have been gathering from all over Ingress, I'll hand them over on the spot. No complicated transfer procedure required. I'm sorry for asking you to take on this risky mission, but the value of the relics deposited in Sigma Sector is beyond comprehension. They're almost as valuable as the Iron Heart. But don't push yourself too hard. Got it? If you end up becoming a relic yourself, we'd be in real hot water. So promise me you'll take care, all right?
That scared me half to death. If she'd gone on a rampage, no one would have been able to stop her.
Habla con el viejo sabroso Ajax.
It's all my fault. Now, you know what I'm capable of. And it was, as she said, I'm to blame for Glay's tragedy and grief. I used to think that anyone who could hold a weapon should fight for humanity. When I was an active soldier, I wanted to meet people who were as brave as I was. Then, as a military professor, I wanted to pass my knowledge on to the next generation. In that sense, Daya was my best student. I thought she was a young woman who could lead the future of humanity. But Daya wasn't required to join the military. Glay was already serving and saving lives, so Daya was granted an exemption. But she refused to stay in Albion and be safe. She wanted to be a soldier like her friends, her classmates, and her father who died in combat. I admired her passion, and so I made the most foolish mistake possible. I believed her when she said she'd discussed it with Glay, and I wrote her a letter of recommendation for the military academy. By the time Glay returned from the battlefield, it was too late. The administration could not reverse Daya's enlistment. The cadets had already been deployed to field units to train on the front line, and Daya was among them. After that, well, you know the story well enough. Glay went looking for Daya. They were both ambushed by the Vulgus and kidnapped. Glay managed to awaken her arche and escape the Vulgus, but because it was the first time she'd triggered her rage frenzy, she lost control of her senses and didn't take Daya with her. It would have been nice if Daya had awakened her arche as well, but that's wishful thinking. Daya had been tested for arche dozens of times. Glay's hope that Daya was sent to Sigma Sector is probably unfounded, but that doesn't mean a parent shouldn't search every last place they can for their child. Glay needs to do this to find closure. And I have to atone for the mistakes I made which have caused so much pain to the Elias family. Glay and I will be at the Vanguard. I'm just sorry I won't be able to say goodbye to Aisha. But I suppose it was the same for Glay. I need to remember that.
Descendant Corps, this is HQ. Your tactical transport is cleared for takeoff. Operation Sigma Sector is go. I repeat, Operation Sigma Sector is go.
It's time. I'll move out first.
Frontera de traspaso. Ale, ¿esto lo hacemos en normal o en alto riesgo?
No creo que para donde...
No, no me deja en alto
para donde
riesgo.
estás tú,
Puta madre. Vale.
Si no te dejan alto riesgo, pues lánzalo.
No me deja en alto riesgo, me parece con candado.
Me imagino que a lo mejor te arrastra la misión.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Specialized Vulgus aircraft detected. That aircraft is used to fly through void points. It must be shot down.
Ahorita te sale que lo coloque.
Vale, pude avanzar.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment point.
¿Dónde hay que ir ahora?
Material como un hexagrama. A ver.
Creo que sí, pero no los puedo agarrar porque tengo todo el inventario lleno con Albion. Tengo todo vacío. O sea, la
Descendant, air support is standing by.
Son
On
materiales
your
de
signal,
crafteo.
we'll initiate suppressing fire. Look out above.
Son materiales de crafteo. Son materiales de crafteo.
Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Mira, tío.
Sí, mira, ahí está.
Ya. A ver si tiene materiales.
No, no la has dado, anímate.
Ampliación.
Descendant.
Recursos.
Thanks to
Vale,
you, we have
parece que sí
gathered
te dan los
extensive
materiales
data
aquí.
on Sigma Sector. The Medical Corps has also made
Parece que sí te
significant
los dan.
progress. Please come to
Unos
HQ
materiales
and I will share the
rarillos ahí que
information.
santo guapos o flamas, ¿sabes? 20. En esa misión, cuando la puedas hacer a nivel alto para que te den más materiales, te vienes
Ya, muérete, bicho de mierda.
aquí al... ¿Dónde estás?
Pues ya estaría, ¿no?
Vente aquí, ¿qué tal?
Pues yo he destruido
Para que
uno
tengo
de
un
arriba.
montón de cosas que
pues
sacarme de
otra
encima.
vez.
Tengo un montón
Anímate.
de...
Ah, bueno.
Para que voy a hacerme una limpieza rápida.
Ahora me dieron un nuevo
Mira,
componente.
pues,
Rango de habilidad más duración de
Vale,
habilidad,
otro.
velocidad de movimiento. Hola, rango de habilidad y duración de habilidad. Nada. Hola, madre, eso está como bueno.
Inmolación. Entremos. Dios, he volado con el bicho. Anímate, golem. Todo al carajo. Ahí tenéis una sorpresita.
Y acá en el buzón tengo un montón de cosas.
Ahora tienes un propulsor en el culo.
Objetos perdidos.
Ahora tienes uno en la cabeza.
Tu inventario está lleno, me pone.
El inventario de Vegeta está lleno. Demasiado contenido de putas.
¿Lleno de qué?
Demasiadas putes.
Listo, cofre de botín. Nada de pechera, nada de casco.
Tienes el inventario lleno.
Las armas, los módulos o los componentes, ¿alguno de esos?
No puedes adquirir artículos adjuntos del correo porque tu inventario está lleno. Inténtalo de nuevo tras revisar tu inventario. Y son todos módulos de descendiente esto. Tengo unos módulos muy buenos, pero no. Módulos de
Baja del
descendiente.
todo,
¿Eh?
Baja del todo en los módulos. Bueno, que estoy mirando tu transmisión, pero lo estoy viendo con delay. Es verdad, tienes puros módulos.
¿Ahora dónde es, cabrón?
Y acá,
terminando de
y acá en el
Mira,
buzón, abro
mira-
buzón, voy a objetos perdidos y tengo módulos que no puedo agarrar.
Mira los reactores o en los componentes, a ver si es que tienes eso lleno, porque eso afecta.
Vale.
No, está vacío. Factores y...
Entonces vete y desmantela los mods duplicados.
Estoy aquí con el tipo, ¿no? Del...
Sí.
Welcome to the modules lab.
Desmontar módulos, ¿no?
No sé, se murió.
Sí.
Hoy supuestamente me los desmontó.
Creo que ese ya.
Ahí está, ahora sí. Habla con Nip en avión.
Do you need information? What about? Good to see you, Descendant. Instead of listening to me
Ah, pero ya
explain
completaste el
everything,
pase de batalla, ¿no?
please
¿O te
read
falta
Eugen's
todavía?
recon
Creo
report.
que voy a nivel 65.
Here it is.
What about? Lee el archivo del sector Sigma. Habla con Neil en Albion.
Do you think that strategic planning is easy? Descendant, it looks like our theory was correct. The Vulgus identified people with Arche and took them to Sigma Sector. The report says that responses from humanoid organisms were recorded coming from tomb-like structures. A bioscan detected Arche in the DNA sample taken from one of those organisms. This can lead us to where the missing people were taken. But the Void Storm and Vulgus attack prevented a full analysis of the structures. We've called the structures Arche receptors. We need to send in the Descendant Corps to investigate them. We have to understand the composition, features, and purpose of the structures to get to the bottom of what the Vulgus are plotting. Prepare for re-entry as soon as you're able. Please make sure you're fully ready.
Captain, calm down and listen to me. Are you saying Daya is inside one of those receptors? Do you really think that makes sense?
Convince me why it doesn't, Eugen.
Mel briefed you too, right? Please, come and help me with this.
Habla con Neil y... No, Eugene y Gray.
Captain, you've read this report, just like I have. The humanoid organisms inside the Arche receptors all have Arche.
So what? What does that have to do with your claim that Daya isn't in there?
You still weren't accepted? Daya didn't have Arche. She was tested hundreds of times, maybe more. Please, you need to accept this. Daya, she's already...
I was also tested hundreds of times, and every single time I was told that I didn't have Arche. But guess what? I awakened my Arche, and it wasn't thanks to those pompous magisters. It was at the hands of the Vulgus. If someone as unremarkable as me has Arche, then Daya must have Arche that's even more powerful. I can hear it. The sound of her heart. My blood, my heart, beats with her. Jin, I know you're worried about me, but I have to go. Daya is calling me.
Ahora cuando encuentra la hija, ¿no?
Miss Elias, please, listen to yourself.
Daya.
Damn it. Fine. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm sick and tired of losing people I care about. Missing them, always hurting.
Ajax, start the engine. We're going to the area where the Arche receptors are most concentrated. There are a lot of Vulgus there. Eugen was right to worry.
If the other Descendants can distract the enemy forces in other zones, we should be able to investigate them all. Lepik, I'm counting on you for fire support. Viesa, work with other Descendants to create a diversion
Acá
force.
cuando aparece también
See you on the other side, Viesa.
la que vuela.
Maybe you can make me some shaved ice when we get back.
Don't you ever get tired
La
of
Mercy
eating
chetada.
that? Protect the professor and Glay.
Nadie se quejó en Overwatch, ¿no? Dijeron, tienen una
puta
Mercy.
madre.
¿Qué?
Porque estaba haciendo, tirando gacha con la mejora de los mods. Y no me dijiste que le iba a lanzar.
Te dije, cabrón.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
¿Qué es esto?
Descendant, the transport has dropped a wide-ranged shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
Sí, tengo que hacer una build nueva.
No, es que ahorita con los módulos que ya tienes puedes mejorarlos para que las habilidades, o sea, puedes mejorarle, meterle unas sub-habilidades aparte de las que tienes y puedes meterle más habilidades. 6.000 de vida. Mira, cabrón.
Mission complete.
Is this the place?
Dahlia.
Clay!
Cinemática.
They imprison descendants in these?
Se callen, pendejos, que hay cinemática.
They know we're here.
Please.
Dahlia.
They're advancing.
Clay! There's too many of them! Clay! Ajax!
HQ, we need evac now!
Clay, we gotta get out of here. There's more of them than we thought. Clay, you listening? We gotta go now or...
They're using... This is... okay.
¿Has visto la hija de esta tipa?
Esa es la hija de Grey.
Hurry up! Clay! Come on! There's no time! What is it?
Daya? Daya!
Se puso interesante la novela.
Madre mía, vino la turca.
Vente con Alfa. ¿Dónde está Alfa?
Me dejaste solo aquí, mamón.
¿A dónde?
En la misión.
Me pareció cinemática a mí. No, yo no toqué nada, No, te invito de nuevo. Invitar al grupo, ahí está.
Ah, ya que está transmitiendo, voy a mirar algo.
Vente con Alfa. ¿Dónde está Alfa? Ah, el programa de Alfa. ¿Estás conmigo ya?
No. Pero
O sea, el problema con los bufos y tú.
voy para allá. Pero te voy a decir algo para que le aumentes la vida a tu personaje, Vegeta.
Voy. Vamos, pará, aquí tengo que ir a ver a Alfa acá.
A la voz.
Descendant, can you hear me? Sorry about the unexpected detour to Kingston. Ajax and Glade's team is pinned down and needs Descendant reinforcements. You're the closest support unit I can send. They say they rescued someone from an arcade receptor who appears to be a Descendant. Nell is going to question this unidentified individual. It'll be a confusing and difficult situation for everyone. But I'm most concerned about Glay. I'm sure you must have heard. Daya has been fighting for the Vulgus. And it's not just Daya. The Vulgus scum have been using those arcade receptors to create their own descendants. Descendants against descendants. I thought Jeremy would be the last one. I'm going to evaluate all the intel we've gathered and consider our next move. Then I'll hand it over to you. Help Nell keep a close eye on our unidentified individual to make sure they've not been brainwashed by the Vulgus.
We're going to begin interrogation of the unidentified descendant. You can release their restraints, but if they show any signs of suspicious behavior, please subdue them immediately.
Interrogatorio. What? Vete mi invitación, Hunter.
We don't have much time, so I will get straight to the point. Are you a Vulgus?
Vulgus? Do you refer to those demons? Blasphemy. My name is Serena Antonietta. I'm a proud survivor and a righteous descendant of mankind. Now I ask, who may you be? An exorcist knight of Kingston? A Hagios crusader? No. You bear no armor. Then, are you one of the sons of Vespers?
What on earth are you talking about? This is no time for games.
Nell, wait. I know that name. I came across it in an extremely old archive.
¿Dónde estás, Vegeta?
Serena Antonietta was a knight registered as a descendant during the apocalypse. She was one of the very first descendants.
One of the early generation descendants? That's unbelievable.
I do not know to whom you speak. But if you can send word to the Albion Fortress Monastery, you will find someone there who can vouch for my identity. You must have heard of Descendant Rayleigh, yes? He is my brother in arms. No, not only a brother in arms. Someone I can share my heart with. Oh, no matter. You can ask any of the descendants, including Rayleigh.
There's no doubt in her eyes. She doesn't seem to be lying. How is this possible? Serena Antoinetta, assuming that you are not a Vulgus, I will be honest with you. First Descendant Rayleigh died during the apocalypse. Your memories seem to be fixed to that time.
Rayleigh is dead.
This must be very confusing for you. But if you can remember anything at all, please share it with us.
We were on an expedition to the Land of Annihilation.
The Land of Annihilation. Yes. That was the name for Sigma Sector back then.
That is where the calamities began. And where the demons emerged. We thought reclaiming the Land of Annihilation would end the nightmare. However, our crusade failed. We were outnumbered, and the storm of death swept over us.
What happened after that?
I have no memory of anything further. Only that it was cold and dark. Not else.
That must be when they first imprisoned the Arche-wielders in the receptors. My goodness. Serena, while I'm not fully convinced, for the moment I will take you at your word that you are who you claim to be. We will conduct a thorough investigation in Albion. Please remain here. I will send a request to HQ for permission for you to enter Albion.
They are all dead? But why am I...
Descendant, please check on Glay while I obtain access permission for Serena. Glay may require first aid. Please see to it.
Ah, there you are. Sorry for all the trouble. Glay's in bad shape. She's been having trouble breathing and showing symptoms of Arche overload. But
my mind is clearer than ever.
Al de colocas las mejores de las armas.
You all saw her, right? Daya is alive. That's enough for now. It's all I could have wished for. I know you all thought she was dead. And so did I. I only wanted to find something of her, so that I could finally bury her. A bone, or even a lock of hair would have been enough. We all saw her alive, didn't we? I couldn't ask for anything more as a mother right now. I'm just so happy. I can't help it.
missed you so much. My darling daughter.
You deserve more, Glay. Now that you know she's alive, it's time you held her again. I'll stand with you until the end, Glay.
I never thought I'd say this, but thank you, Ajax.
All done. Serena's DNA has been registered on the RK transfer pad.
All units, report to HQ on your return to Albion. Nell, I'll send a transport for you.
RK transfer. What?
¿A dónde voy? ¿A la mejora de armas?
Pero tienes que ir al Albion.
Ah. Albion Online.
Uy, está gritando la serie. Ah, la estaban teletransportando. No me acordé.
La chica viene de la edad de piedra. Bueno, estoy en Albion.
Vale, en Albion vete al apartado donde mejora los módulos de las armas. Bueno, los módulos no, donde mejora las cosas de las armas. Pues que estoy mirando transmisión en YouTube, pero es que va como con 30 segundos de delay, ¿sabes? Así que...
Ajá. ¿Y ahora?
No, pero ahí no, pendejo. Tienes que irte a esa donde...
Ah, ya, a la maquinita.
Sí, a las maquinitas, pero vete a la que... Vale, está la que está pegada en la pared. Pues, invítame, ¿no? Es el chat de voz normal para cuando juegues la misma pestaña de interpretación y emisión. Ve, yo ni sabía que este juego tenía chat de voz.
Arma, clases. Clase de arma, pero nada de salud.
Ahora voy para allá.
Salud, clase arma, será esta pechera.
En este era. Vale, ahí te metes y te vas a donde dice fabricar y convertir un núcleo, ¿lo ves?
Sí.
Vale, pues abajo del todo dice núcleo de componentes externos. ¿Te lo pillas? Que aparece aumento de recuperación y aumento de defensa.
Sí.
Vale, pues ahora selecciona cualquiera de los dos y luego vienes aquí al frente y le das fabricar núcleos. Bueno, si tienes materiales, que me imagino que sí los tendrás.
Núcleo de aumento de recuperación. Núcleo de aumento de recuperación 5. 6. Fabricar núcleo.
Ajá. Ahí creo que es el más alto. Creo que es 6 el que generaste, ¿no?
Sí.
Vale, pues ya.
Está la variante AB
Ya.
y el común. Dice recuperación 6 y recuperación 6 variante AB.
La variante AB creo que es más tocha que la recuperación 6, pero de momento gasta las de recuperación 6. Pero dale, crea variante AB. Ya lo mismo con la defensa.
Núcleo
Le
aumentado de...
hacen
Ahí está. Ahora uno de
Le hacen
defensa.
Vale.
No,
AB... AB9 es el más tocho que tengo.
Vale, hazte una B9 y yo luego, si te alcanza para uno del otro, lo fabricas.
Hice uno y uno. Uno de recuperación y uno de defensa.
Vale,
Vale.
dime.
Un hombre muere intoxicado tras practicar sexo oral a
¿Y
20
ahora?
mujeres. El forense lo está teniendo muy difícil para averiguarle qué coño lo mató.
¿Y ahora qué hago?
En defensa, dale fabricar a todos esos que están
Hijo de
ahí.
puta.
Hasta el 5. Métete en defensa otra vez y quédate otra vez. Métete otra vez y te vas a defensa y fabrica todos hasta el 5. No fabriques debajo del 5, ya no fabriques más.
Y son todos 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Eso, fabrica todos esos menos los que estén por debajo de 5 no los fabriques.
Listo.
Vale, ahora sí, dale atrás y vete donde dice núcleo de componentes externos.
Listo, acá estoy.
Pues ahí busca los componentes que tengas equipados y elige uno.
Ahí elegí uno.
Ok, entonces la primera es la opción de recuperación, te va a aumentar, tiene probabilidades. Al momento lo menos la transmisión. Vale, apenas voy viendo donde vas eligiendo el componente, ¿sabes? Vale, en la primera dice aumento de recuperación, ¿cierto? Cuando tú le cliqueas ahí, al lado derecho, debajo de tu componente, te van a aparecer lo que te puede salir.
1, 2,
Y
3,
es al
4,
azar.
7, 8. Tengo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y después tengo 6, 7.
Agarra el más alto.
7.
Gasta el más alto y mira a ver si te sale lo de que
Equipar.
aumenta los puntos de salud de no sé qué más. Sí, equipar no, claro.
Recuperación de escudo. Fuera de combate.
Póntela de momento. Mira a ver si puedes darle otra vez para que lo cambies.
Alterador de partículas de núcleo. Material de mejora Ultimate.
¿No tienes?
Me apareció algo al lado que dice, es como una estrella. Alterador de
Sí.
partículas de núcleo.
Pero tienes 250, sí. Sí, eso lo vas a gastar, pero lo farmeas muy fácil. En las misiones del vacío o allá donde estábamos ahorita, en las otras misiones de ahorita, también te lo dan. Pero mira, no te salió, te salió aumento de recuperación de escudo, no. Dale otra vez, a ver si te sale la de salud. Que te aumenta los puntos de salud, los PS.
No. Recuperación de escudo fuera de combate a recuperación de escudo en combate.
En combate, ponte en combate que está más guay porque... ¿Y qué? Bueno, deja ese ahí y vete abajo al azul y dale uno azul y ponte defensa en el azul.
El más tocho que tengo es 9.
Póntelo.
Tengo 1. Defensa me salió.
Wow, bueno ahí. Ahora vete a otro componente y haz lo mismo.
El más es 6. Recuperación de escudo fuera de combate.
Póntelo de momento porque es lo único que tiene.
A ver, en defensa tengo un 7. No, el más que tengo es un 9. Resistencia al fuego.
Como veas, si quieres o busca defensa.
No. Resistencia eléctrica.
No.
No. Recuperación de escudo fuera de combate.
hijo Vladimir. Vladimir. Ay.
¿Salió algo guay? O nada. ¿Me está? ¿Me está?
Murió.
No.
Murió.
No, este tampoco.
¿No?
Bueno, dejo así.
Sigue tramite
Voy a seguir con la misión porque yo no voy a terminar más.
Vale. Pues cuando tenga más componentes de esos, intenta hacer eso en el de recuperación y el de abajo. Búscale defensa y qué y puntos de salud para así aumentas más tu resistencia al daño y tu vida.
Es aleatorio eso.
Sí, pero tiene
una cagada.
Tiene para que te salga.
Just get... Damn it. Oh, I didn't realize you'd returned. My brain is fried trying to wrap my head around this operation. Give me a minute. First of all, based on the information we have so far, we assume that Sigma Sector is a strategic location which is a top priority for the Vulgus. They didn't retreat there just because they needed a place to hide after losing the fortress. Sigma Sector is a much older and far more important garrison than we realized. The Vulgus have been holding RK wielders prisoner there, and turning them into Vulgus versions of Descendants. Since even early Descendants like Serena are trapped in the receptors, it seems Corell's plan was already in motion even as far back as her time. We need to find out what that plan is. Going forward, instead of localized reconnaissance, we'll focus operations on the RK receptors, Vulgus Descendants, and the ones we've codenamed Oblivions. We need to know what the Vulgus were doing with the RK wielders, how they awakened RK abilities, anything and everything. We're sending all Descendants to Sigma Sector, except for those defending Albion or on standby for intercept battles. Oh, and someone get Serena in a sieve terminal to help her acclimate to the present day. She must be completely overwhelmed. She was sealed in a receptor for 100 years. 100 years. Serena's cooperation is essential for this operation. We need to understand how she broke out of her receptor and resisted being controlled by the Vulgus. This will be crucial in dealing with the Oblivions. I want to resolve this as soon as possible.
Alpha, wouldn't Kyle be the best person to teach Serena how to use an Asif terminal? He makes it so easy to understand.
Now, this is how you click, Luna.
Well, the lady might freak out if she sees you. So I guess I should go.
What? Your magnetic tin can suit will scare her more. Wanna bet?
Habla con la guía y Serena.
No. Wait. What is this? Is it real?
Hello, Serena. I am Guide, an RK genetic recognition interface.
Genetic What?
It is understandable that you are confused. For you, time has only just started again. During your stay here, I will teach you, gradually, about you and our mission. Ah, Descendant. Thank you for the Asif terminal. It will be a great help for Serena to understand this era. In the meantime, I should analyze the data I need while synchronizing with Serena. Serena's RK is special. It allowed her to break free of the Vulgus control and return to mankind.
How fascinating. A spirit. But it does not appear to be a ghost.
It may take a little longer to synchronize with Serena, but please, do not worry. Focus on the mission in Sigma Sector. The success of the operation is important, but most of all, I hope we can rescue Glay's daughter. We will need to analyze Serena's arcade to achieve that. Leave this to me, Descendant. Serena, I am not a spirit. Do you understand? I am an archaeogenetic recognition interface. Descendants who are linked to me can communicate with me wherever Arche is present. I have many features that can assist you. You can use me to learn about the time that has passed.
Oh, I see. What do I press to make it work? Here.
This may take longer than I thought. This is a new experience for me as well. It seems we will both require a little luck, Descendant. You need to learn more about the Arche receptors and the Oblivions.
Me está tocando los pechos a la guía.
Pareciera que y se queda mirándola como este bicho raro.
Fantasma bien ricolino.
What is it now? Descendant, I have compiled information on the test subjects and Oblivions who have been transferred to Albion. Not everyone who was trapped in the Arche receptors are Descendant level. They have Arche, but not at a level that can be weaponized.
No.
¿O qué es lo que tienes allá?
I was worried that the Vulgus could mass-produce
Tengo los primeros
Oblivions,
tres componentes
but it
que ya están
seems that
fabricados,
awakening
ahora tengo que hacer
Arche
el
is
otro,
just as
el
difficult for
último,
them as it
para
was
que
for
se
us.
fabrique.
The problem is that for the
como
people who were trapped in the
no sé cuántas
receptors
horas.
and the Descendants who were turned into Oblivions, their DNA cannot be repaired because of the fusion with Vulgus cells. The medical corps are doing everything they can, but they're struggling to sustain even basic life functions of patients separated from the receptors. All we can do is identify who these patients were and allow them to pass on among other members of humankind. I'm very worried about Glay. She finally found Daya, and now this has happened. I'm not even sure we can capture Daya alive. The data we have shows that Daya currently has the highest level of Arche among the Oblivions. She's so powerful that it may be best if you avoid engaging her on the battlefield. Glay will be very disheartened if she finds out, so we should keep this secret for the time being. Wait. Tactical Transport
Hay que
7.
madrearse a la hija de Glay.
You are not authorized to activate your engines. What are you doing? Transport 7, please respond. Oh no. Descendant, I need you to find out what is happening.
I'm sorry,
Pero hay alguien más
but I
ahí,
already
porque había
knew
una
that
que
it would
era
be difficult to repair
una
Daya's
cápsula que no
DNA.
se abrió.
But surely you must have also realized that I have no intention of giving up.
Captain! Wait!
Jin, are you going to try and stop me again? You know it's no use. I'm not giving up on Daya. No matter how futile it seems, I'm going after her.
I know! That's why I need you to listen. Transport 7 is a new model with an autopilot capability. When we rescued Serena, HQ set its landing site to Kingston. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you fly this thing out, they'll stop you. I'll show you where the autoplanes are, the ones that don't have autopilot. Captain Harris wanted me to tell you that she's sorry. And I'm sorry too. I won't give up this time, no matter what happens. I'll find a way to restore Daya and the other Oblivions. And I'm not just saying that. There's something I discovered while analyzing the members of my squad who were transformed into Vulgus. If it works, we can completely separate Vulgus cells from human DNA. I'll send the details to you as well, Captain, just in case.
The Red Arms. They've been guiding us all the way. I'll be back, Jin. Until the very end.
Yes, ma'am. Until the very end.
Descendant, we just lost an Asif signal that we think belongs to Glay. It looks as if she's attempting an unauthorized sortie. Nearby troops, please hurry to the location.
Ah! Is it Preston this way?
Serena,
Serena está
Glay
re
should be
perdida.
headed your way. Please stop her.
Piensa que tiene un teléfono.
What happened with Glay? Did you detain her?
I did not. In truth, I had no desire to stop her.
Huh?
They say that when a parent loses their child, time stops for them. It appears I was not the only one here who is frozen in time. We are finally able to move through time again, Glay and I. None shall prevent our passage. But if you have the means to prevent it, why not instead arm me to aid it with this modern technology, as you call it?
What do you mean?
You all know that I broke free from Receptor under my own will. As I am still alive and well, my arche must contain some kind of unique element. If we can harness this possible advantage, restoring the Oblivions may not be the impossible task we believe it to be. To do so, I must be able to use my arche again. Please grant me the permission to unlock its secrets, HQ.
But that...
Request granted, Serena. Ordnance, check the equipment records for the early generation Descendants. There should be something in there about the weapon that Serena used. I'll ask Anais to activate the prime hands. Serena's arche will need to be adjusted to link with modern technology.
Alpha...
Nell, this entire operation was initiated based on little more than the trust I put in your theory. I think we can put rational judgment aside for now and trust in the potential of our Descendants. Serena, acclimatize yourself to our modern world as quickly as you can, and pursue Glay. The rest of you will move in the opposite direction and search for Dia and the Oblivions. If we're going to reclaim Sigma Sector, we won't be able to avoid engaging the Oblivions. In which case, we might as well face them head on. You're all ready for that, correct?
Leave it with me, sir.
Understood. All units, prepare for deployment.
HQ, I feel confident. I am confident. However, how does one fly this tactical transport?
Completa la
This
operación de
contraption
descenso
still
al sector
confuses.
6.
Is this
vamos a
what I
ver,
pressed for takeoff?
Contra la hija de...
That was the emergency ejection button, ma'am.
Nos vemos, anímate.
Don't worry, Serena. Another Descendant will pilot the transport.
I'd take you there myself if I could. Good luck to you all.
Ven, a ver si se armen los pinches chingadazos contra la hija de Glay. Hay más descendientes ahí en esas cosas.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Vulgus transfer. Attack their deployment.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
¡Ah! Me cayó la lava encima.
Time for a real run. No chance.
Cuando fuera el que disparara daño al juego, él dice, miraremos el guapo, ¿Viste cómo lo rojo ha quedado? Corre, Vegeta, corre, ponte la velocidad y corre. Ahorita leíste eso, no mames, se lo escribieron hace como 20 minutos.
Mission complete. Transporting now. See you soon.
La Yaren con esta arma. Dios mío.
Mira,
Destrucción total.
Albion Online es un MMO no lineal.
Daya! Mom's here! Please, please wake up from this!
Daya, Elias, Master Karel's descendant. I will do his bidding. I will serve Kliphoth.
Daya!
Oh no. A huge mass of RK signatures are converging on a single location. The Oblivion troops are gathering.
Our strategy is working, but if we help Glay now, it'll collapse. Damn it.
I will go. Nay, I must go.
If we combine Serena's
Oh, yeah,
RK
repita,
and
nueva
my
Serena.
treatment,
Opa.
we can save anyone. Daya or any of the Oblivions. I found a way.
Es como Mercy Overwatch, pero mejor.
Descendant, I have completed analysis of Serena's RK. Serena's RK has radiation-like properties that allows it to penetrate matter. But it doesn't affect cells which have been affected by RK. This is why Serena was able to neutralize the Vulgus brainwashing device, and her body was able to eliminate the Vulgus cells that had spread throughout it.
My treatment uses spiral catalysts to separate fused human DNA from Vulgus cells. Spiral catalysts are used to enhance the RK of descendants, but they can also be used for more generic gene therapy. Problem is, this hasn't been clinically tested. The main issue we found was Vulgus cell mutations that occurred during the separation process. But these can be burned off through radiation. If we use Serena's RK, we have a good chance of success.
Spiral catalysts. DNA. Radiation. All of these words strike fear within me.
Think of it this way. Your abilities and my treatment combined can save Daya. But we only have one chance, because this is the last of the spiral catalyst made from the DNA of the Oblivions. Captain Glay took another with her, but she won't be able to help us now.
Descendant, we also need your help. Please lead the operation with Serena. Please. Give humanity hope, Descendant.
Ahora sí, misión final, ¿no? Eso espero.
Te falta uno, donde empiezas a hablar con Inés y hacer unas mamadas ahí para luego desbloquear la nave del vacío y farmear el perro.
Ajá, una operación de rescate de día.
Yo tengo los materiales para la Bunny. Bueno, tengo los planos y los bichos, pero me faltan unos materiales. Biometal especializado. Cristal de carbono. Recibe energía pura. Bobina de carga inversa. Compuesto de cerámica y circuito neuronal encriptado.
No me deja.
¿Quién?
La
¿Qué no te deja?
La misión final se ve que es. Dice, inténtalo después de cancelar el grupo.
Ah, le toca en solitario otra vez. Ya me salgo.
¿Quieres que te saque yo?
No, grupo. Que no, que yo me salgo solo. No me gusta que me echen.
¿Por qué? Es una expulsión amistosa.
Mira, ya me cansé. Voy a pillarme el Monster Hunter Wilds para jugarlo.
¿De dónde puedes también customizar el personaje, no? que hay unas tías muy ricolinas.
Troop drop-off is complete. Transport is en route to standby position. Multiple Volga signals detected on the ground. Stay sharp.
Once our enemies secure their front lines, they will be nigh impossible to break. Our crusade 100 years ago is evidence enough of this.
Claro, pero que te matan, porque te quedas quieto. La otra, debes ir corriendo y vas haciendo pegadas, ¿no?
voy a buscar una build, tengo que mejorar las armas, porque tengo todo muy básico, no mejoré nada. Hago la jaula de trueno.
¿Cambiaste el módulo rojo de esta madre?
Creo que sí, algo cambié.
Porque cambiaste el módulo, entonces cambiaste a que activas la tercera y todo como segundo, entonces sí,
Nuevo que es para que se pueda más. Abrí la Wii, pero no tengo ninguno de estos, porque son los módulos que te dan la ventaja.
Eso que te dije ahorita que le metiste a los componentes también le puedes meter a las armas. Y hay un módulo que le puedes aumentar una mejora ahí, que le puedes aumentar más la velocidad de carrera de tu personaje cuando tienes esa arma en las manos, ¿sabes?
Sí, eso lo vi en el video.
Eso, entonces, todavía no te lo dejan. Tienes que ir a hacer la aventura ¿Por qué? Corriendo no la
disperse our foes before they attack us.
High-density RK energy signal detected. Approaching at high speed. The Oblivion Commander. We think it's Dia.
Curses.
Serena, what happened?
The enemy wounded me with a giant weapon. Spiral catalyst. Damn it! Curse it!
Abort operation. All units retreat to the transport. Don't give up. I still have my spiral catalyst. Play.
Sorry, I was taking cover. Dia always was strong, even as a child.
You live. That is a blessing. This is our final chance. Unless my RK has been weakened by these attacks.
That can't be helped. Descendant, take charge of the battle in place of Serena and Blade. When Dia has been subdued, you two have to administer the treatment. Until that time, you have to keep going.
Let it be so.
Creo que te va a venir la hija de Glade para que le revientes.
Dia Ennius, Master Corell's descendant. I will fitting. I will serve Cliff Hall.
Glade, prepare yourself. When Dia falls, that shall be your opportunity.
Informas.
Just a little longer.
Sí, me tengo que madrear a la... What? ¡Ay, mierda! ¿Hay que hacerlo de nuevo la misión?
Si te mató, sí.
Ay, me cago en la mierda.
Pero ya que estás, mejora más bien las armas porque... ¿Lo que vas a hacer? ¿O lo vas a dejar hoy por ahí?
¿Eh?
¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Vas a hacer otra? ¿Vas a mejorar las armas?